Oh, well, hello there. I did not see you there. I don't know bloody why I keep doing this bloody accent. I don't know if it's British or Australian. What the fudge? Okay. Anyways. Hello, everyone. My name is Fox, and I'm again, I'm Fox. And welcome to another Mightymagi sword review. Though, mind you, I saw this episode a couple days ago, and I did plan to do a review of it a lot sooner. Like basically, I watched the same day that I did my last review. But, things got in the way, I didn't do it, and like I was rendering a video when I was watching this one, so I couldn't do a review on it because frame rates would have dropped. But yeah, so I wanted to do this review because I love Mightymagi. So, but anyways, these two episodes were the working for scales and Felonious Prose. Where working for scales is basically one gave me I looked at what this show is rated, or like its ratings or whatever, and like it's got like a 5.3 on IMDb, a 3.9 on Google Play, which I guess is kind of good, and a 2.8 out of 5 on iTunes and Apple. And I'm just thinking, why? This show is awesome! And not to mention it has some freaking funny, good references. Basically, working for scales is, we're still following up that the Warriors Vamber. Vamber is how you say her name, not Vamber, it's Vamber. It's like Amber, but with a V, Vamber. And Prose, they have to help the princess because she got sick after they got her some kind of food. And, okay, I actually remember most of this episode. Basically, they finish a mission, they get a whole bunch of money, they go to Sleesburger, which is actually funny because Vambre says, all right, we have to spend this money wisely, and Prose like, all right, and Vambre says, all right, Vamber goes, we're going here, and the narrator goes, at Sleesburger, and you're like, that's not where I said to go. I'm like, okay, that's pretty. I love things like that, kind of like where I'm not sure. Maybe that is a fourth wall break. I think that probably is a fourth wall break. But I don't know. It's just funny like that. And basically, they talk about their adventure to like the Slugburger chick, who's there and like listening to their stories. But then they get called back because apparently the princess got sick from whatever happened. So now they have to go back to this. Also, mind you, they basically got some like eggs or whatever, some kind of food for the princess from the dinosaur kingdom. There's a dinosaur kingdom, and the princess got sick from eating that, so now they have to go back, and the warrior the warrior siblings were kicked out of the dinosaur kingdom and were said to never be able to return. But the warriors was have to now go back to go get this purple scale from this, or this orange scale from this dinosaur that's in the dinosaur country or whatever. So they have to go there. So they have to go there now and try to get there without being attacked by the dinosaurs or killed by the dinosaurs. But the king of the dinosaurs, which I believe he wields a magi sword. I think he does. It's really hard to tell in this show, but because magi swords take on so many different shapes and forms, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool to think like, okay, is that a magi sword? And also seeing that other people actually do wield. It's kind of, if I can reference it to anything closely, and mind you, I've only seen the 4Kids dub version. Mine's a little bit of One Piece, in a little bit of sense like, you know, Luffy. He has these stretchy arm ability. He's super stretchy and all this crud, and it's because he ate that pow fruit or whatever the fudge it was, the devil fruit. But then you have like the clown dude who ate his own devil fruit. But it makes him to where he can be cut up into many pieces and then reassemble himself. It's kind of something like that. It's like they're technically kind of in the quote-unquote same family. Frame rate drop. They're kind of technically in the same family of like, their powers come from this devil fruit, but it's still also different. And that's what I kind of feel. But there's like these little dinosaurs that act as alarms. I always love when like two characters that don't speak English start talking. And honestly, this is probably a smart way for the writers, because whenever these two start talking, they do captions, but then the narrator narrates for these monsters, for the people who can't talk, and that's actually like really kind of smart. Like, okay, we don't need to pay any more voice actors; we just keep paying the narrator. So that was kind of cool. It was funny. Like they have like, oh no, the siblings are back. We must tell the king. Frame rates, stop fucking dropping. But that was actually kind of cool. Like so the king finds out, and they basically put the dinosaur up super high, and the siblings and the dinosaur start fighting. The siblings kind of get the crap beat out of them, and at one point they're hiding in the bush, and their last name is Warrior. Both of their last names are Warrior, Prose and Vombre Warrior. So I just love this part because like it was a reference that I like. This whoever made this show has watched a lot of the shows that movies I was either shown or whatnot. But like, I'm just in there and like you hear the dinosaurs. I think they have like bottles or something, and they go, "Warriors, come out and play." And I'm just thinking, oh Lord. I'm like, oh Lord, I get that reference. God, yes. Like that was just like a really good, to me at least, that was like a really good reference. I understood that reference. I don't know, I just loved that. That was just freaking awesome, and I like highlighted that episode. Like the rest of the episode's pretty awesome. Also, there's actually a pretty cool part where like Parais makes a hole in the ground, like at the beginning of the episode or something like that. And at the beginning of the fight, and like there's a giant fight going on, and then the King of Dinosaurs is gonna attack them near the end, and then he falls in the hole. And he goes, "Darn you, continuity!" I'm just like, I love that's freaking good. I don't know why this show apparently has some low ratings in some things. The show is freaking awesome. It's fun and good writing in it. My God, it is really good. But they escape. They take also. There's actually a really nice scene where they get the scale back. They're all beat the living crap. They give back the scale to the princess. But the thing is, they forget their money because they got broke because they wasted all their money at the slime burger, or whatever. And so they're broke. They're all hurt, and they're walking away. And you know they could have done like they forgot their money, and like the princess even says that they forgot their money at one point, or the little butler guy, or whatever. And the siblings are like kind of slowly walking. They're like, "Are you okay? We're gonna go back." Like you're walking, and the princess just looks out the window, and instead of just like, because the thing is like, like I think I've said before that like the princess kind of reminded me a little bit of LSP, Lumpy Space Princess from Adventure Time, but this is something like their personalities are kind of similar, though I'll say princess is a little bit less obnoxious. But there's actually a little nice scene where like the princess just goes like gives him like a nice warm smile. Like the siblings don't see it. I keep want to say twins. The siblings don't see it, but she gives like a nice little smile. And like I remember correctly, there's like a little blow kiss, and like that was just like nice, showing that like yeah, they work for her or whatever, but they're also basically her friends. And even though like I probably should watch the miniseries, the show that like it was on the internet or whatever before all this to get more backstory on a lot of this, because I feel like I'm missing a lot of it. But like watching that stuff, it's just watching that, but it's like that's really nice. Like if LSP had something similar, like maybe I would be able to assist. Gosh dang you, frame drop. Maybe I would be able to, like, you know, like her a little bit more, but LSP never has that kind of softness shown to us. She's always, oh my god! And even the princess goes, like, oh my gosh, or whatever, but there's that little softness there. There's not, like, that obnoxious stuff. Like, yeah, like, there is kind of the spoiledness in that bit. Like, you know, send them to go to the dinosaur kingdom and snatch an egg or go to the warthog or whatever. And like, you know, throw them into very perilous danger, but she still does kind of care. And it's more like this is their job. It's not like she's sending them there just to do this. Like they get paid, and the siblings, you know, do it. And it's not like she just treats them as like lower lackeys. No, they're basically her friends still, and I like that. Then, what is it? Then the episode after that was, I have, like, the list, like, up here. Hold on. Well, I did. Why, thank you, me, who... Oh, wait, here it is. Felonious... Oh, Felonious Prose, yeah. The reason why I had a book in the beginning of the episode. I remember now. Basically, we'll call it Harry Potter. Vambre and Pariah. Well, Vambre and this one nerdy librarian dude. The librarian dude who I guess has a crush on Vambre. Is trying to learn how to use a magi sword that he has. Vambre tries to help. Does the whole you move your arm up like this or whatever, and he's like, gosh dang, I just saw myself in the freaking camera. I'm laughing at myself. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm pretty sure it's bad. But they start talking, whatever, and at one point, and then they talk about, if I remember correctly, Which Way was starting a show, or whatever, trying to get, people to... He was starting a show. They were trying to get people, like, advertisement for their, adventures thing or whatever. Basically what Vambre and Pariah do. But, Wizard Way. Which Way? Wizard Way. I'm an idiot. But I actually wonder if that's a Wizard of Waverly Place kind of joke. Which Way? I don't know. But the two witches or whatever get showed up as, like, this one man comes up to Pariah and Vambre at the Which Way, at their little presentation, to ask them to find the contacts on, like, let's say it's the Hollywood sign. Basically on their map, it shows the name of, like, where the country is called, but it's actually like a Hollywood sign. So, little known fact, the Hollywood sign actually supposed to be advertisement for Hollywood town or whatever, which is village, which was supposed to be like a rich neighborhood, but like I forgot what happened to it, so they just took out the village, so they just left it as Hollywood. Thank you, 10 fun facts. Well, I think that was it. 50 amazing facts. I don't know. I think it was the guy with the knowledge whale. Matthew Santero? I believe that was it. Go check out his channel. It's pretty good. What was I thinking? Jimmy. Tacos. Gosh dang it. Okay, so basically they're gonna go do this, but the cat wizard also gets a book. Again, let's call it Harry Potter because I forgot the fudge name was, or female Harry Potter. A book about some kind of chef, cook, or whatever wizard, and apparently Vambre and the cat wizard both really like this book, and apparently Vambre will basically, if she ever gets like a new copy of this book series, she'll read all of it and basically spend all her time reading it. And the witches use this idea and make the cat wizard write up a fake book and then give it to Vambre for her to read. But Vambre hates the book, but it takes her like 3 days or so until she can. 3 days or so until like the nerd actually like tracks down how this book was published. Turns out it wasn't published, and it turns out it was a fake. And Which Way is trying to find the contact first, and Pariah is getting the crap kicked out of him because he can't do any missions by himself, showing that the two kind of help each other out a lot. But as soon as Vambre finds out that Vambre goes around like basically the kingdom, trying to like read the book to people, saying how bad it is. And I actually love this one point where the nerd tries to go to Vambre to tell her that it's a fake. And he runs like in so many weird directions, like runs from the building to this guy, to the kingdom, which is apparently farther away from where he came from. So it's like he comes through all the ways that Vambre kind of went through, like because it goes like Junka, like she's here reading continuously, but she's like in this building, she's in the other building, she's in the kingdom, the castle or whatever. And it's kind of funny, and like the guy just run through it all. This show has a lot of fourth wall jokes, and I just love it. It's just very fun. But so they finally do one. I think Which Way was stuck inside like a pile of like I forgot what the fudge there was, like these squishy things. But the nerd tells Vambre about this. Vambre gets extremely angry. Something about fighting or whatever. I forgot what happens. I think she beats the crap out of the cat and the witch. But then he leaves them in this, like, the U, which apparently has, like, glass to keep them there. And this guy said he left it on the U, but then Pariah says, okay, Vambre, now all we have to do is find that contact. And Vambre goes, oh, that's simple. And they're like, I think it's like something with an I, Viridian or some crap. And she goes, oh, it's simple. The contact was always on. Then they're on top of the eye. The eye! And I'm just like, oh, this is a dumb joke, but it's a funny dumb joke. It's kind of like a, really? But then again, the entire show is kind of a funny, really? Again, this show does that so well. And it does suck that apparently not a lot of people, apparently it doesn't have that big good ratings. Like, again, this show is freaking awesome. It's very creative, very funny. It's like Adventure Time if they just straight up made it kind of a video game. It's a lot like Adventure Time, but it's so good. It's so fun. It's so much more. It's like season 1 Adventure Time. It's so much more fun and lively and all this stuff. If anything, I like this one a little bit better because I love the animation on this a little bit better. Yes, I love Adventure Time's simple animation, simple character design. It's freaking awesome. It allows for a lot of things to happen, especially when they do emote and everything. But in this one, it's because it's a little bit more cartoonier looking than just stick figure like looking. I think maybe that's why I like it a lot more. I don't know. But either way, this is a good episode. Definitely check it out. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching more videos that I've done, please click the link description below. Please check out all my videos. Hopefully you enjoy this. Hopefully you enjoy Mightymagi swords. Go check it out. But thank you so much for watching. And I want to get back to my book. Also, I might do a review on this. I might. This thing's freaking awesome. Anyways, see ya.